Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena, we're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. The veneer of a new season is gone. Yes, we used veneer in a football game. We're in the middle of the schedule now. It's away here in Week 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Completed to his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure Coach, play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Into the hands of Samuel. Complete. And they're going to bring him down just... midfield. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
You know, kid, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and short, Daniels. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. On for the field goal now. Here's Brandon McManus. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. And the kick by Folk is good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Set to return. Here's Darnay Holmes. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Johnston brings it in. And he's officially in the enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
One play in, and this drive is already in the enemy territory. They send a man in motion. to throw it on first down. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
They're set up at the 35 now. To throw here on first down. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks, and this is...
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And a fair catch made here at the 17. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Commanders will go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Give him 13 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. They've got first down from the 31. Let's go. Daniels. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice gain. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Ready? Go! Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Flush down now to his left. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, you put more dime defenders on the field, and what you really see are so many more eyes. Remember, as a quarterback, you drop back, and you love to see those linebackers. You love to see base defense. But you get those DBs on the field, and it feels like everybody's looking at you, and it can lead to takeaways just like that.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. It's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Big catch made, and he got both feet in. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Still sticking with the passing game. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. They're throwing it. Forced out to his right. Still on the move, throwing down the right sideline.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
They look to throw on 4th down. Into a crowd, and intercepted. And the Commanders have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Okay, ready?
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. That's taken in by Samuel. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Quick pass, right side, complete. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
19 right.
From the red zone now. Hits his running back. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
18 Cardinal, let's go now.
They'll try and punch it in. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They'll hand it to him again. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Commanders grow their lead just before halftime. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Commanders make it a 10-point ball game. On now is McManus to kick this away. Holmes now to return. He's stopped on the return at the 27.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
2nd and 8. He puts some power on a deep one left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Has it downfield working the left. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Throwing from the gun here. He's going to lob one deep down the left sideline. Deep sideline shot is caught, and he gets out to stop the clock. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending 1st and goal from the 3. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down. He'll throw it. Rolling left, buying some time. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. On now is McManus to kick this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. He's stopped on the return at the 27.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Pass play coming here. He lets a heater go deep. They connect on the deep shot. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Offense up to the line fast. Pass play on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
He lobs it up, left sideline, looking for a chunk play. They can't connect as the coverage comes through. The 4th down stand.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Now give left side. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here.
Let's go now.
They give it to him again. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Commanders push their lead further to start the half. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Ready?
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Running back sent in motion. 2nd and 10 now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders make it a 24-point ball game. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Holmes now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. This ball's cut by Bowers. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. They bring Johnston in motion. They'll throw on 1st. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Here we go. 2nd and very long. Fits it through the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
They are throwing it again. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And he makes the, wait, no, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Caught, nice gain left side. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They'll throw it again. Vacates quickly left side.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. He'll throw it yet again. He has room past the 25. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Raiders 1st.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
Let's go.
Working inside the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Still sticking with the passing game. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Back to throw now. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, a pretty good beat on you and can get two hands on it the next time.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth.
Let's go now. Go.
Back to throw, needing a first. And it falls in.